Hello, everybody. Thought I'd come back just for a moment. Welcome all of you great students. Thank you for the hard work that you've put in during this school year, the hard work of all the parents, getting them to where they need to be and following up. Just a short explanation. So the 3 levels that we have in 7 ensembles, as you know, they all come together. But I know many of these kids, you can remember when they were here, and then when they're here, and you see how they progress. And it's one of the greatest things about what the Pasadena Youth Orchestra does. And so, our symphony led by Jack Taylor, he can go back and talk about what it was like when we had 125 students. I also believe we have one of our older docents here and conductors that could write a book about where we were years ago. So as we progress and we grow, it's been fantastic. We've added the Sinfonia along with our Philharmonic, which will be playing later tonight. But I wanted them to see me. I want to look in their faces, how proud we are of you at the Pasadena Symphony. From the board of directors, to the docents, to the patrons that support this, because this is, again, the future of music. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We're so proud of this group. It is so wonderful to be playing again to an audience at our holiday concerts. As you know, it's a season back really for the full season for us, and we're just really enjoying, really preparing how to play in a symphony. Some of us for the first time, some of us for a second time. Curious, how many of you played in the string orchestra and wind ensemble last year? Raise your hand. String orchestra, wind ensemble. Come on, be proud of that high. Yeah, good job. Give them a hand. And of course, they're looking forward to our next levels, the Sinfonia and the Philharmonic, which perform later on today. Get us some dinner and come back and enjoy the concert there. That was a wonderful piece called Capriccio Espagnol, originally in 1887, composed by Rimsky-Korsakov. Tchaikovsky himself said it was a masterwork of instrumentation, and it was had two melodies there that you heard, and it was masterfully arranged by a former conductor of ours, Mr. Richard Meyer, who might be here somewhere. I don't know, I think he's right over here. Our next piece is a piece called Stille Nacht. It was made famous in the 1980s by a group called Mannheim Steamroller, beautifully arranged by Chip Davis, and now arranged for full symphony orchestra by Calvin Custer. We hope you enjoy Stille Nacht. Thank you so much. The next piece is by Gustav Holst, who was a teacher, appropriately enough, of the St. Paul's School for Girls in London, England. He had the privilege of teaching there in 1905, 1934, and he wrote several pieces that he obviously played right at his school, this being one of them, and he entitled the St. Paul Suite. It was originally written in 1913, and appropriately enough, it was first published in 1922, 100 years ago. And so we thought we'd play the fourth movement of this piece. It's called the Dargazon. It's a great piece for this time of the year because it also includes the piece Greensleeves, along with a beautiful jig that he wrote along with it. So here's the Dargazon from St. Paul's Suite. really quickly, I need to thank, I know Mr. York did, but our coaches, if any of them are here, thank you so much. One of the great things that, as Bob said, the symphony supports us so much. They are able to send sectional coaches for each one of our sections in the orchestra nearly every week. They get professional help on their parts, and it's just really a terrific program for them to have that connection with professional musicians every week. So coaches, thank you so much. There's two more people that one group of people that I want to make sure I thank, and that you guys make sure you thank, and that's the parents. Getting them to the rehearsals every week, making sure their instruments work, making sure they're okay, making sure everything happens and that they get here. So parents, thank you so much. Let's hear it for our parents, huh? You can clap for us. We're still in serious mode for another piece. And then they're backstage, and I don't know if they'll actually come out. I'll try to get them out to come out. Two of our people just do so much work. You see all the emails, but really we would not be able to have the 7 different PYSO groups if we didn't have these 2 people. And one of them is Brian O'Donnell. If you're backstage, I know you can hear me. You probably won't come out, but Brian O'Donnell, come out and take a bow if you can. Thank you. Come on, all the way out. And then Mr. Alex Chu. Yes. Very seldom get recognized for so much of what they do, and we really could not do it without them. Thank you so much for coming and cheering these students on for a great performance. We have one more piece for you. Sleigh Ride was written by Leroy Anderson. It was originally thought of in July of 1946 during a heat wave. He thought of this piece in thinking of cooler times in Boston, and then originally recorded by Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops in 1949. So here is our holiday favorite, Sleigh Ride. so much for your support of the PYSO programs. We have another concert at 7 o'clock. We'd love to have you come out and enjoy the Sinfonia and the Philharmonic, so go get some dinner and make sure you take every one of these